This system produces about, yesterday produced 1.2 megawatt hours. So it's on a nice sunny day, produces quite a bit. The system is rated at 164 kilowatts overall, which is it's 507 panels, and is a special system built by a company called 10K, which unfortunately is no longer around, but had some really innovative features which I can show you in a minute. And it's about an acre system. It offsets 22 homes. Last year produced 275 megawatt hours, so it offset those homes 100% last year. Some of the innovation of this solar system is first the panels. These panels are a little bit bigger than your regular panels because they're designed for a ground mount system. They're also wired in a matrix, so instead of being serial or parallel, they're actually done both. So when a shadow covers a portion of a panel here, it's only that portion of the panel that won't be operating because the electrical connections can go around that, which is unusual. Most panels are done in a serial fashion, so when that panel's partially covered up, that panel stop operating only as well as the shadow is giving you. So they produce quite a bit more that way. Another innovation is they're at a 28-degree angle here, which stays all year long. So that's the optimum angle for the winter sun coming in. And then as the sun raises in the sky, these are in a TP solution, and they have these reflectors, and the reflectors will then reflect back upon the panels, as you can, and will help keep more sun coming into the panels, so we don't have to change the angles of the panels. You can see some of the reflection at the bottom of the panel here. Another innovation of these systems is on the inverters. Instead of having one large inverter for each section, the inverters are done as smaller inverters, and it brings up one inverter. So each one's 700 watts to do, and by combining 12 of them, you get around 8K. The nice thing is that the inverters then are most efficient when they're running at 100%. So it brings up one inverter, and then as more sun comes, it'll bring up the next inverter and the next inverter. So each one's running at 100% before the next one comes on. And it also randomly starts up the order differently each day. So your inverters, if you have a bunch of cloudy days, you're not using the same inverters every day. So you actually get a longer warranty on these inverters and a longer time frame on them. So it's a really innovative way to handle the inversion of the electricity here. In order to offset 22 homes, these are put together in what's called a group net metering, which means that the electric company perceives all the 22 homes as one really large meter, and then it operates in a net metering situation where as long as we don't produce more than our virtual meter does, then we are fine with that. If we go over, then they pay us a different amount for that electricity. And in this situation, they actually, this electricity all goes straight into the grid. Eversource then pays us for the amount of electricity we produce, and then we're responsible for distributing that money to our members. We've been doing a lot to make our life completely carbon-free. When we were remodeling our house recently, we added 5.5 inches of insulation to the outside of the house. So we are now a super insulated house and can live with very little energy for that. And we also, I've been driving a Tesla for a while, but we also most recently got a Model Y, so we're now both our vehicles are electric, all powered by our solar. So we are pretty much a carbon-free household except for one lawnmower. And a part of our being carbon-free, we took out our oil heat and systems, and we replaced it with this high-efficiency air source heat pump that's all electric. It does all the heating and cooling for the house, and is extremely energy efficient, and it's lowered our overall bills quite a bit. But when we factor in the again the solar, we're pretty much able to run this house for free.